host probably start off right now. So I'd like to thank all of you guys for joining in. And just to uh, give you an idea, today we will be talking with Mr. Amit Makhija about evolution of automotive aftermarket loyalty with a focus on embracing technology for enhanced performance. So this is a part of our continued O4S web series, which we would be doing on a monthly basis right now. Uh, so it's my pleasure to welcome on board Mr. Makhija. He has 30 years of experience in sales, distribution, uh, development, product management, and new business development. He has worked with companies like Lucas India Service, LML, Maxima Watches, and Minda Automotive Solution in the past. Currently, he is the head of marketing and business development for aftermarket business at Lumax World, where he also leads the channel partner loyalty program initiative. In our session today, we are going to delve into his experience in automotive aftermarket business, its evolution and growth with a focus on driving demand by engaging channel partners like retailers, mechanics, workshops using technology. And finally, we'll be touching upon where he sees the industry heading in the years to come. So, thank you for joining us, Mr. Makhija. Thank you for taking the time, and we really appreciate this. I know you have a packed schedule, and I really appreciate you taking the time off to join us today.
So thank you for inviting me. Thank you very much.
Oh, pleasure's all ours, sir. Uh, so I think we'll jump right into our discussion. I wanted to kind of understand or get some insights from you into your experience and your organization's business to start off with, so that we can get everyone on board with the context of what we are talking about to start with, sir.
Okay, sure. So with regard to Lumax is a very renowned brand in India, and it is a very old brand, I'll say. It is a 75-year-old company which started its business into automotive lighting. So as we all know, lighting is a very predominantly important part in terms of the safety of the vehicle. And Lumax has been pioneer into this category for many years now, and we have a technology partnership with the world's leading companies like Stanley of Japan. Our association with them is for more than 35 years now. So with them, we are leading the industry in India to offer the latest technology, and we are evolving the technology as far as lighting as a category is concerned, from sheet metal lamps to PC lamps, and now we are into this LED wave, where everywhere you must be seeing all the latest models are coming with the white LED lamps. So we take this up like as a pride that we are the leaders in offering these kind of latest technologies to Indian companies and Indian market and Indian customers, ensuring that they get the best of the world in India, and they are safe when they are driving. So that is the first and the most important product for us. But apart from lighting, we are also into many other product categories like gear shifters. We are into in the filters. We are into air intake systems. We are into chassis manufacturing. So we are into electronics, and we are offering the wireless antennas to various OEMs. So big OEM business, and I am very proud to again say that we are the only company which is present across all the segments, whether it is a two-wheeler or a four-wheeler or a off-road range or even commercial vehicles. Lumax is present in every segment. So that is the best part, or that is the kind of a strength we have. That is what we have gained over the years.
Amazing. That's a huge portfolio, and I mean, given the fact that it's such an old organization in the country, I think you will have probably competitors biting at your heels all the time, trying to match up, trying to get into your markets and trying to get into markets where where you've been established as a brand. And obviously, when such things happen, because at the end of the day, a lot of indigenous companies have started manufacturing,
Yeah,
especially in the automotive industry. And specifically, that would mean that there are a lot of people vying for the same market as you are.
correct, correct. So we always try to be in the leadership position in terms of offering our customers the latest technology, as I said. Okay, when people are trying to reach to say PC manufacturing, lighting in PC, we move to LED. And now when people are now trying to chase the LED, we are already putting up a facility to build projectors. So every time we try to move ahead in the market so that our leadership position is maintained, and also we are offering the more safer product to the customers, and also at the same time the market, which is the aftermarket, which is the now replacement market for us. There customers look for the upgrade. Even a customer who is having an old vehicle, when he sees the new technology on the road with the new vehicle, they aspire to get their vehicles upgraded. So those products also we offer in the market then.
Correct. I understand actually. I can actually relate to that because I I I got my almost 20-year-old Enfield's lights replaced, and I actually put LED lights on it, and
Very
it's
nice.
a
Yes.
totally different game from moving from halogen lamps to LED
Yes.
lamps. That's
Correct.
that's that's really interesting because
So at the same time, not only the technology, as we are a very old company, our association or our relationship with the market is also very, very close. And we always try to be very innovative in getting this relationship continue. Because every relationship, if we don't give something new, then it becomes very plain. Okay, as you know, the market is evolving and new companies or new customers are getting into this. So we have to take care of the people who are supporting us in the market. Be there the distributors, the retailers, the workshop guys. They are the people who really do the hard work on the road to to support us when there is an issue or when there is a replacement required. So we have to take care of these guys, and the kind of relationship we want to build with them. So we try to recognize their efforts through various channels. So we have defined schemes for, or say, rewards and recognitions for all the channels. We have uh, Samriddhi Club for our distributors. We have Bandhan Club for our retail partners, and we have a loyalty club for our workshop guys. So all these tier 1, 2, 3 are taken care, and we recognize their efforts in the market.
amazing. So that's literally you're running different layers of loyalty or different loyalty programs for each of your channel partner at every level, from your distribution to your retailing to your mechanics and workshop also. So this is really interesting because I think this is uh, usually what I have always noticed is that the distributor loyalty programs are usually easier to run because you are selling directly to them, so you're in touch with them.
Correct.
Uh, However, there is erstwhile a lot of companies used to run programs for the retailers or partners down the line, but all this used to be driven through the distributors only. So you would be dependent on the distributor for more data, and then getting data of the retailers, or from the retailers to get data of the mechanics who are buying from them, and then kind of consolidating it, then making getting a reward and
No, actually, traditionally, if you remember about 10, 15 years back, uh, the rewards and recognition was there, but we could not get any data build up. because there were coupons, physical coupons printed and put it in inside the product. Those coupons, the mechanic used to install the product and give that coupon physically back to the retailer, and then retailer used to give it back to the distributor. And finally it comes to us to reimburse that money. But we did not get any information that actually who is the installer who has installed this product, who is the retailer who has sold this product. We only get the coupon amount. Okay, this 20 coupons, 100 coupons, 500 coupons, they are here, please reimburse. So from that, now we are moved to the technology with the help of companies like you, where we are having the complete data. I today have a retail data of around 25,000 retailers who are doing business with me. I can directly communicate to them. I can send them WhatsApp messages for my new products being launched, whatever scheme we are launching. And similarly for workshops also, we have started our loyalty program through you only. And in 1.5 years, for one particular category of commercial vehicles, now we have a data of close to 6,000 workshops. So that is where, with technology and with companies like you, we are trying to realign ourselves and build a new loyalty thing in the market.
Well, how means like you said, you're able to kind of capitalize on technologies like this to be able to be in touch with retailers and mechanics directly. So obviously these are, I mean, it is still dependent. I mean, there is a movement of going from physical coupons to a more digital kind of uh, a solution wherein it's app based and based on mobiles. Have you ever faced some kind of pushback or challenges from the participants saying that like we cannot participate, or there's some technology inhibition or adaptation of technology being a problem? Has that been ever a concern?
You see, change is always not very well accepted at the first time. Okay, although we all say that change is constant, but accepting a change is the big challenge. So when we move from physical coupons to gradually moving to the digital coupons or the app, lot of resistance from the trade, from the partners. Mechanics don't have mobile phones, they use the basic phone, they don't know how to read English, so many things. But we actually went to the market, actually met the retailers, mechanics, and tried to explain them that if we are moving from this to a app-based technology where you will get the money instantly in your account, or you will get your reward once you claim it in say 7 days kind of time, they were very happy to adopt this change. And today I am very happy to say that there is no resistance, nothing. And people, even if the companies who are still moving into the old coupon system, mechanics themselves and retailers themselves are telling them, please shift from this to a digital platform, because we cannot now keep hold all the coupons. We lose the coupons, physical paper, and then it is lost to us. Mechanics say, no, I want my money in my bank so that my family can use it. I can use it for my other things. So a lot of things have totally changed in this sense.
So obviously, I think that's a great point, because at the end of the day, I guess the success of any program is only it is going to be only as successful as the people participating in it and their willingness to see a greater value for themselves, means from a program like this. And this part, that you're able to not have dependency on any other channel partner in your supply chain to be able to redeem your coupons or be able to get your money's worth. And correctly, like you said, the speed at which you are able to settle this as a direct relationship between company and all these guys, the mechanics or the workshop, also definitely makes for great acceptability for these guys, for the technicians, the mechanics, for instance. But I'm curious to understand from your view, how do you see this uh, data that you are being able to collect? You did talk about, for instance, that you're able to do new product launches by directly communicating with them. Uh, is how do you kind of how do you put a value on this kind of data? Obviously, I mean, data
This
is data.
data, this data is actually helping us in many ways. Not only we are able to directly reach to them and we are able to convey them about our new products or our new schemes. I will tell you, there are many incidences where these workshop guys and these retailers have directly called back to us on these our helpline numbers and on our WhatsApp and suggested us that various improvements or various new products which they require. We do it from our side. Okay, we do the survey and we get some market information, but they themselves are now calling and telling us, "Sir, you are doing this. Please do this modification. This will help you get this product offered to many new four new models." Okay, so that insight, it would have taken maybe 6 to 8 months to come to our fold, and we could have taken another 3 months to change that, to adopt that change. But now it is happening in 2 months, 3 months time. So great thing happening.
Hey, tell me one more thing, sir. When you talk about new product launches, because and interestingly, because you are a business development and sales guy from the beginning, sales in sales in this level have always been push based, because you usually have a large team who goes, meets the guys, meets the channel partners, takes their orders, takes their demand, etc. Uh, is your ability to kind of communicate directly to, let's say, the retailers or the workshops and mechanics about the schemes going on, as well as new product launches, help you kind of uh, drive some amount of pull based sales? And I mean, one thing is that, and secondly,
Absolutely, absolutely. Now, so I sent a communication on WhatsApp to these people. Okay, so they are calling if they know my people, my sales guys who are in the field, or the Lumax distributor who are already connected with these retailers and workshop guys. They call them, सर हमारे को ये मैसेज आया दैट ल्यूमेक्स ने ये प्रोडक्ट लॉन्च करा, आपने मंगाया। तो उसको जो दो एक 3-4 years back, we were supposed to push these kind of products to the distributors. सर हमने नया प्रोडक्ट लॉन्च करा है, आप 10 पीस मंगा लीजिए, आपका मार्केट में डिमांड आएगा, आपका बिक जाएगा। Distributors were not very मतलब open and very keen to adopt these kind of new products. But now since from the market they get a call and say, सर 2 पीस मंगा लीजिए, I need that, और 4 पीस मंगा लीजिए, I will be able to sell it. So it is a total reversal of the thing.
amazing, amazing. That's I mean, the fact that you've been able to leverage the technology for driving that
I'll tell
in
you
large
a
scale.
small example. Like
Mhm.
you must have seen so many Tata trucks and Leland trucks running on the Indian roads, right? And they all have a conventional lamp, which is a halogen lamp, sheet metal lamp. Okay. We introduced a LED DRL in that lamp. The cost of the lamp almost doubled because of the LEDs input. Okay. So market, as far as distribution was concerned, they were giving us the feedback, साहब ये नहीं चलेगा, इसका प्राइस डबल हो गया, कमर्शियल में जो कस्टमर होता है उसको सस्ता चाहिए होता है, things like that. Okay, we said no worries. We made some videos, we made some communications, we send it in the groups and we send it to these people directly. Today, if you go on a highway, if not more, 20% of the commercial vehicles are using these lights now. So a category has evolved because of this direct communication to the ground level people. That is the
Amazing.
kind of things which are happened because of this. It is a lot direct. There is no like we think that If we are running a loyalty program, we are just using it for reward and recognition. But I see this as a opportunity where you can test market some products, and this can become a new line for you.
So definitely this new kind of line of direct relationship with your influencers or your partners who are influencing the sale of your products is, yeah, because I guess you're also a product development guy, so these things come naturally to you also to be able to
Correct.
capitalize on all this data. Amazing. Uh, just uh, do you feel that something like this has actually helped you grow your business? Can you attribute successful loyalty programs and digitally running loyalty programs to have helped you increase share of business or your year-on-year growth or your quarter-on-quarter growth to some level?
Now I'll tell you, because again, these things get adopted very, very fast within one within the one market. So when we started this loyalty, our our competitors also did not, they reacted also very fast in that sense, maybe within 6 to 8 months. So all the good brands who were there, they are offering the similar kind of schemes and offers to the market. But now here comes the best part. Here comes the service part. So if I have a good technology partner with me, okay, I can do the loyalty program in a much better way as compared to the other programs or other competitors. You understand this? Because there are chances when we talk to them, people say, साहब उस कंपनी का एक प्रोग्राम चलता है, मेरे तो इतने पैसे हैं लगे हुए, वो फंसे पड़े हैं, उनका कोई कभी ऐप डाउन हो गया, कभी वो रिस्पॉन्स नहीं करते हैं. दिस इज द काइंड ऑफ फीडबैक वी गेट. So if you have, it is very important to have a very good technology partner with you, so that there are no challenges, and the users friendly app has to be very, very important. Apart from the technology, now what I also look for is the next level of engagement in the terms of offering them some innovative engagement tools. Like I think with you also we run a spin a wheel kind of a scheme. Okay, so at least once in a day, once if he's free, he's sitting there, he will just open his app, play some game, maybe some get some more points added into his kitty. So these kind of things make sure that you are more and more involved, and he is also looking at you एज अ कंपनी, दैट ओके मैं इसका ऐप खोल के देखता हूँ, कुछ नया तो नहीं आ गया, कुछ और स्कीम तो नहीं डाल दिया इन्होंने. सो एंगेजमेंट लेवल हैज टू बी इंक्रीज्ड with them. It is not, don't, as I said, don't take this as a tool only for loyalty. It is an engagement thing. You have to make them as as close as you are talking to your family like this.
Yes. So, I think so many great insights. One thing I wanted to, I think, one of the last questions I wanted to ask you was, this is an ever evolving kind of market, and the experience that you've had specifically working in this industry, because you've been here with your experience before this in LML and Minda also. Uh, I think what you must have almost done 20 years. So I'm just curious to understand where do you see this, what is the next level of this entire program? Where do you see it going? Actually, you answered that almost in the last question, in your last answer, where you talked
I'll
about
tell you what
business.
we are looking for now to the next level. Okay. As I said, when we initially these kind of schemes were offered, they were in physical form, coupons were there, data was not there, nothing was there. Okay. Today also, if we have, India is such a big, vast country. I said, okay, I have a data of 25,000 retailers. I have data of workshops of only say 6,000 retailers. It is nothing when you compare to the all India numbers. If I say there are more than 3 lakh workshops across the country, if I have a data of 6,000 numbers, this is nothing. So what I actually look for is, again, companies like you. If you people get this data. Okay, there are companies in the market also who can provide you data, or even if from yourself you see this as a business opportunity and build a data, and then you can come to companies like us and you say that, okay, I have a database of 10,000, 15,000, 20,000, 50,000 numbers, I don't know. Okay, that will be a great help in implementing this loyalty much faster pace, because every company has a limitation. If you have to reach out to mechanics in tier 2 towns and B cities and C cities, I will need a lot of manpower to do all this. Okay, and then that data, if I have that data, I would not like this data to be shared with any other company or with my competitor. But if you are offering me some business opportunity or some package where you say that, okay, you have data of 50,000 workshops which are recognized and which are genuine workshops, it will be a great insight. I will be much more than happy to get collaborated with companies like this, and then my sales will also improve, and my overall relationship and building will also improve, and it will be in a much faster way. It for me, it will take 5 years now to build to that data. You understand?
Perfect, perfect. Point taken, sir, and input has been taken and registered. Um, I think we've hit our 3:30 mark, so maybe I'll request everyone in the audience, whoever has questions to pose, that they can put that in the Q&A section. In fact, I already have a few questions, so Amit ji, I will pose them to you one by one, and you can answer them. So, first question is from Mr. Adesh Mathur. And his question is, what is the biggest challenge in giving away rewards to the last mile, like mechanics and workshop in your case?
So the challenge has been that initially, maybe two years down the line, people were not able to uh, give us their bank details. Many people were resistant, and some people were even not having the bank details and bank stuff like that. But now with the UPI things happening and technology getting involved in terms of transfer of money, this has gone down. But still, I will say this challenge is still there, where the mechanic find it little difficult to upload his bank details and stuff like that. So if again, I will request you people only, you are the technology people, if you can change this landscape also further, make it easy, then it will be further helpful for them.
Perfect. So we also work with in three modes. There are, I think, there are three modes in which we are working on giving or enabling people to, or enabling our partners to give rewards. One is using direct to bank transfer. One is using digital vouchers, which a lot of people are also using, and also physical gifts. So we have some physical gifting partners, but while I'm diverting from our main topic, there are some interesting use case scenarios that we do have, which have been incorporated into the system that we are working where, and specifically some of our paint partners are using it. The issue is that if people are not if the customers or if your mechanics or your technicians do not have digital presence and are not able to kind of redeem products because they don't have bank accounts, etc., the last recourse is to go back to what the traditional method is. So essentially what we do in the paint kind of segment is that they can take their coupons which they've gotten and go and give it to the retailer. The retailer either gives them that much credit on the next purchase or gives the money to him, and the retailer then scans that product and redeems it directly from the company. So that is one way of doing it. But then uh, it is only for managing the edge cases using the existing technology. But
But how about UPI? I think UPI will be much faster. No, I think UPI is still not getting used in our money transfer. We are still using the bank transfers and all
It
that.
is there, sir. All of them are there. The UPI is there. IMPS is there. So what happens is, because we work with a lot of organizations who are, the partners of payment gateways. Even the costing also varies across for different strategies. So NEFT is what we have as the base, which keeps the costing the lowest. And usually IMPS and UPI, while they're available, their pricing is slightly higher. So if and then those are things that we can work with you, because what happens is that higher volumes of UPI will have higher costing. So uh, these are things that we usually are able to work with.
Higher volume should reduce the cost.
No, the thing is that the payment gateways charge more for doing UPI and IMPS. That is the issue with how the costing works. So while it is both, I can activate it. It is most of the people do choose the NEFT to keep their costs low, but it is available. That's a discussion we will have, sir.
Okay, okay.
Okay, there's another question from Mr. Manjeet Singh. He says, what key challenges do you perceive in designing and implementing channel loyalty programs for distributor? And for distributors, you are running loyalty programs on volume-based buying or pasting physical coupons on your each SKU master cartons. Okay, so there are two questions. One is, uh, what challenges do you perceive in designing and implementing loyalty programs for distributors? And the second question is that for distributors, are you doing invoice-based loyalties, I guess, or is it based on QR codes which you're pasting on, let's say, master
Yeah,
cartons?
so I'll explain. Distributors, as you know, they are the bulk buyers. They are the kind of a wholesaler buyers for any company. So they cannot be doing these scannings of coupons across the various products. So we offer them on their annual purchases, on their half yearly purchases. We incentivize based on their volumes only. Okay, but apart again, the incentivization is not only monetary. For our Samriddhi program, for our distributors, we have category of clubs, like there are diamond club, there is a platinum club, there is a gold club, and for platinum club, we even organize a management program for our distributors in good IAM companies or IAMs, okay, so that they can go there and have a say 15 days course or 1 month course to enhance their business. So their loyalty programs are totally different than the retailers and the mechanics, and they are being treated as the partner where the volumes are definitely high. So they are being given, even we offer them to take care of their health. We offer them their this gym memberships to take care of their work-life balance. We offer them five-star hotel memberships for on an annual basis, and then finally on an annual basis, we go along with them to various foreign trips to have more engagement with them. So distributors are loyalty programs are totally different. Then, as far as retailers are concerned, they are also again they are also into volume business, not as big as distributors. So they are also given or offered schemes where we try to push volumes to them. But they do lot of scannings on invoicing also, and they can do scanning on the products also, but the numbers are higher. Whereas the workshops and mechanics are concerned, they do we do this loyalty on the fitment part. So their coupons are there in the product and they are inside the product, so that it is not used by any other community or retailers or customers like that. So even in we have launched lubricants. So in lubricant we are offering now loyalty for mechanics. The coupons are inside the bottle, so it is like that.
Thank you, sir. One more question for you, uh, from Mr. Shubhanshu Tripathi. He says, sir, how do you measure effectiveness of scheme or incentives floated to this last level, which is mechanics and retailers, of your channel? Are there any specific metrics that you're using to measure them?
Of course. So, as I said, once you are doing a loyalty program for down the line fitment, so this gives a very big insight. If suppose 1 year in particular state, the fitment level or the sale level of one particular product was X, and after implementing the loyalty scheme, the actual fitment level has gone by, say, 15% up or 20% up. So it clearly gives us an indication that this is the effectiveness of the scheme happening. There are instances where, as I said, there were particular products which that state was not at all selling, and suddenly the demand has started coming up. So all these things we track at our back end, and we number of it. This also help us to see the pace is increasing. Maybe last year we were getting these coupons from 250 people. How it is happening on quarterly basis, those numbers are increasing, not increasing. The people who were earlier doing the scanning, whether they are continuing to do that scan or not, all this insight is being reviewed in a very serious note on every quarter. And based on this, the actual targets are then assigned to the field staff. Okay, if there is a particular market where the scan level has gone down, so the people will go and meet those guys and understand if there is any reason for this, why it has gone down, what is the reason, and try to rectify that. If it is going up, then we also talk to our distributors and see that they are having sufficient stocks, so that there should not be any gap in the market for stocks and all that.
Thank you. Uh, Interesting question by Mr. Giri Prasad. So he says that while motivation of the channel partners is necessary to give the product priority, do you think that this sudden rat race on increasing the reward scheme pushed the actual value and technology of the product and brand to the back seat?
So really interesting. But as I said, it is not only about the reward and recognition. It is beyond that. It is the medium to have a long-term relationship with these guys. It is not that, okay, if you are offering 20 rupees per installation, so he will keep the loyalty to you. It is not like that. You have to make sure that the products are definitely, well, that is a DNA where the products has to be quality, has to be there, the price has to be competitive. But you have to take a lot of engagement with them and take feedback from the actual users and installers, and always uh, give them more to offer. Along with one product, you can offer two more products if you are engaged with them, and if they are happy with your one product, they will start using your two more products in that sense. So overall, it gives a benefit only. It is not that it is an investment which will be which can be used to bring more insight into various other products.
Basically, the quality and the product itself, as well as the incentivization, work in conjunction with each other. It is by adding technology, you're able to get more bang for your buck because you're able to get more data and be able to use it for continuous engagement and be able to drive long-term relationships to actually better your sales, right? Perfect. Uh, I have another question from Mr. Manish Raj. He says, sir, how do you tackle the situation where coupon code has been scanned by a mechanic, but then he wants to return the material for any or no issue?
If he wants to return a material, then there must be some reason for that. Otherwise, why would like to return? Okay, so return, the reason can be a poor quality, as I said. So if it is a poor quality, then obviously I have to take it back and under warranty and replace it with with a good quality product. If there is any other reason, I don't find any other reason for a mechanic, because he must have put in his labor also to install the product, and then he comes back and wants to return. So apart from, other than that, there is a quality issue in the product, I don't find any reason for him to return. And if there is a quality issue, then definitely that is a cost which I have to bear.
Perfect. So, obviously, I think this kind of ties into the last question and answer that you gave, that the product quality can never be compromised. So, a better discount can sell a product once, but it
Yeah.
will never make loyalty the base of your services. Uh, I have one more question from Mr. Atinder Singh. He says, "How do you maintain active participation and motivate mechanics?"
So as I said, it is again through through you technology guys only, that we keep on driving new innovative engagement programs. Not only the loyalty, even if a person is, suppose he has scanned a coupon for me about 15 days back, and then we see that there is no activity happening from this particular contact number, then we try to engage them with different things. Like we may offer some quiz which he will which will engage, which will make him engage. We may send him some communication or notification that some new products have been offered, or we may offer some new schemes. So all these engagement programs are being run and being supported by you only, my technology partners, so that all the market guys are engaged at a different level.
Awesome. Yeah. Two-part question from Mr. Gaurav Singhal. So he says, "Is there any thumb rule of calculating incentive when it comes to the commercial side? And how do you take care of warranties?"
So thumb rule is, although it is not a thumb rule, but I can say still, but when we calculate the budgets for loyalty programs, we see that uh, like today we see that 60% reimbursement will be there. Okay, not 100%. As I said, that there are challenges for the mechanics to upload their bank details and stuff like that. So some mechanics leave this engagement or leave this program because they find it very difficult to upload, and we are not able to reach. That is our problem also. Although we are having a call center now where we are trying to contact them and see if we can help them online to resolve their problems. So we currently, we budget size, we take it as a 60% reimbursement. Sorry, what was the second question?
The second question was, how do you take care of warranties?
So warranty is a product related thing. It has nothing to do with any loyalty program. If there is a manufacturing defect, and if we find that it is because of us, or because we have not given a good quality product, then we have to take it back. There is no other option in this.
I think there's a follow-up question from Mr. Atinder. Who had asked, how do you maintain active participation and motivate mechanics? His follow-up question was, how much improvement is recorded? Let me put it into perspective. I think his last question was, how do you maintain active participation and motivate mechanics to
So
participate?
I'll give you example of this also. In this loyalty program which we are running, as I mentioned, we are running a spin of wheel, right? Uh, Out of say 2,000 mechanics, around 1,000 mechanics, they may have not scanned more than 5 coupons in 6 months, but they were spinning the wheel every day. So that is the kind of engagement can be created with these small things like this. And we were just offering, say, 10 points for every spin, kind of a thing, on an average.
Nice. Uh, I think I have a last question right now. It's from Mr. Shubhanshu Tripathi. He says, "What are the most important factors you consider while choosing a partner slash agency to float any scheme?"
So this is also very interesting. Uh, it is not only the technology which we're looking at. Technology definitely is the first part, but along with technology, how the partner is able to understand and having the experience in this field, that is very important for us when we look for a partner to get engaged for these kind of activities, because as I said, we have experience where we meet the people lying in the field and they say that the app is not working. I'm stuck with my points. Suddenly the my points have reduced, and these kind of issues, these are technical issues. So the partner has to be very uh, secured enough to ensure that he has a technology which is, there is no glitches in this. But along with that, the partner also has to be very innovative in terms of offering various innovations to engage. Right? I have given few examples how we make sure that we are engaged on a regular basis. So these innovations sometimes not only come from our side, these innovations come from our partner side also. And the third thing is the back end, or the analysis part. How good they are able to do the analysis and offer us the various reports, and together, if we are together able to review this insight and do the improvements and and implement some new innovative things. So these all things make us decide on the partner, so that on the long term, because these things, once a partner is decided, it is very challenging to move from one partner to another. It is not very easy because so many things are there which already go into the market, and so it is very difficult to replace once we are engaged in one partner.
Thank you, sir. Interesting question from Anil Tandon. He says many retailers have doubt that reimbursements or the winnings of these loyalty programs go into profit or income.
Go into profit.
Yeah.
I think as far as the Indian income tax laws are concerned, they are very clear now. So everybody is clear, and we also put this into our terms and conditions that there is certain limit, because below this it will not be treated into your income, and it will not be considered as a part where the income tax has to be paid. But beyond that limit, if anybody is claiming the amount, then all these things are already taken care of. I think TDS is being deducted by us as a company who is abiding by all the laws, and then we give them all the TDS certificates if required.
There's a question from Mr. Dinesh Prakash. He says technology is definitely the ultimatum, but when dealing with mechanics who mostly use button phones, how can they pivot AI, UI, UX to give us a significant edge? Right now, they are redeeming using SMS where we have full blown native app.
No, as I said, this is a myth. People are not only using this button phone. I find maybe 9 out of 10 people today have these kind of smartphones. If not the big good smartphone, the basic smartphones are there. At least who are working on having this WhatsApp and basic internet is there. And today, fortunately, in India, the data cost is not very high. So these guys use the internet also, and they're quite tech savvy in that sense. But the other thing is, yes, we may have to improve in terms of the language. We are only offering them English language. If we go bilingual, then definitely it helps.
Thank you, sir. Uh, okay, one more question. An industry-specific question is automotive aftermarket business cyclic in nature, or is the business consistent throughout the year? If cyclical, based on what factors? And because in a lot of industries, the incentive programs are designed keeping business cyclicity in mind.
So there are certain, actually automotive, as you saw, there are many components in automotive. So there are particular products which are cyclic in nature. If I talk about my company in Lumax, what we saw and what we see that the lighting per se, the demand goes up in winters, okay, especially for headlamps and fog lamps and bulbs. And similarly, the products like wiper blades, they are totally because of rains. So there is a spike in sales for products like this. Similarly, for coolants, uh, now the summers are coming, so there is a spike in the demand. So there are cyclic things are there. But for generic products like filters and lubricants, they are replaced on every service kind of a thing. So their demand is quite constant in that sense.
Perfect. Thank you for answering those questions, sir. I think we reached the last of the question which I had just asked, and I think we've also reached almost the end of our time. So thank you so much for taking the time today and walking us through how you're managing loyalty and for patiently answering the questions from all the attendees. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much once again for inviting me, and it is quite interesting to understand and interact with these guys. We also take some input from them, and surely we have to connect again offline now and see how we can take it to the next level, right?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Thank you, sir. Have a nice weekend, and thank you everyone for joining us.
Thank
Hope
you,
you guys
everyone.
have a nice weekend.
Thanks for your time. Thank you very
Thank
much.
you, sir. Bye bye, sir.